Welcome to Chatting Tales with Jen. I just wanted to get on here and um, kind of a self reflection and an example of what mental illness can do to you. Oh, today's a really bad day. It's not usually a day that I would record of myself, but I'm stepping out in a challenge here to see maybe I can try and figure out why it happens or when it happens. Some of my symptoms have um, I've revealed to myself that it has happened when there are certain thoughts going through my mind or something going on outside. And the only major events happening is moving from one apartment to the other. Um, I've been on my medication regularly since telling my prescriber that I wasn't. Here's what's happening right now. Here's what I'm experiencing. That if you have mental illness or anybody or want to know what it looks like, this is what it can look like. I'm having a bad episode right now. I'm not acting out, but I know that if I were outside somewhere or surrounded by a bunch of people, it would be a lot worse. I might act out like in crying or running away or hiding. Um, the most accurate way to describe what I'm feeling, which is it's awful. If you've ever been startled by something, that instant rush of adrenaline, you're ready to engage or run, or that intense emotion, it just keeps hitting me like over and over, like this cycle for no reason at all. It's chemicals, it's imbalances, and while I am medicated, it doesn't always stop the symptoms. Um, that does happen to be one of the things that we talked about was she had mentioned, well, you've been on this medication a while now. Um, Usually that means that we're going to have to start looking at something different or changing dosages. So she knows the lifespan of the drugs and that. It's best to talk. There's nobody here. Mike's been at work all night. I did sleep all day again. Didn't want to eat, so of course my stomach's killing me. I got up, was getting sick. Hours ago, started feeling this way. I went and sat in the old apartment, which we haven't got everything out of yet, thinking, well, maybe if I'm just in a more familiar environment, I would feel better, but I started feeling worse. I started doing this along with some panic attacks. So I used some of my tools. I tried walking up and down the hallway, counting my steps, grounding myself in the present, being in the present, in the here and the now. Um, that stuff hasn't been very effective, so I'm doing this now. I don't care if you watch the video or not. If you hate it, don't watch it. Like I say, this is for people to observe. In my transparency, this is what really happened. Looking at my face, grounding myself to reality in this moment, forcing myself, look at this is what you actually look like. It stops the imminent fears and that keep trying to wash over me and make me want to hide or run away. Um, I've researched this before, and I'm trying to focus on the science behind it. That's my coping skill. Um, I'm trying not to focus on reliving past events or thinking, well, this could happen because of this or this, because that just adds to the mess. It's like adding kerosene to a fire already burning. So I'm gonna focus on the science. If you remember anything from my previous videos, and did I give tips? Did I? I need a reminder. What I'm recalling now is that it's a chemical imbalance. It's got nothing to do with what's actually happening right now. Right now, I am sitting in my bedroom in my new apartment, which I really love. And I got good sleep today. Um, Although I wasn't feeling well all day, mentally and physically, just feeling drawn out, tired. Um, that could affect, being tired could have been affecting um, my mental health too. Drink water today. I thought that would, I ate. Because I know sometimes if I don't eat, I can get feeling kind of bad. Um, I made shredded potatoes, well, hash browns with real potatoes. I shredded them. Hash browns and then eggs for Mike and I this morning. Um, Set up for a little while. Was helping him set up a new little laundry room, and I just got so tired. I laid down. I slept till about 5:30. I got up. I felt hungry. I felt really hungry, but then the hunger turned just like a stabbing stomach pain. So I didn't want to eat. I went next door to the old apartment, and I get sick. So I sat in there for a little while in the bathroom, and um, I'm trying to remember. I did have had a bottle of Pepto Bismol, and usually within a few seconds of taking that, I'll feel better. I couldn't find it. Um, then I remembered we were sitting in this apartment. Mike was bringing some stuff in, and he was looking for a remote control, so he picked up this one drawer. And I swear that the bottle was sitting right on top, and I looked there and I couldn't find it. So then I start feeling like, did that really happen? Um, Having those moments where I feel like, did I imagine that? Or so. To evidence check that, I texted Mike. I knew he'd be at work, and I'm not supposed to get a hold of him unless it's an emergency, which I say I'm not supposed to. That's not a rule. That's just me. I don't do that. I don't. Um, and I asked him about that drawer, and he didn't remember seeing it there, but he said yes, I did see him move that drawer around. So at least then I felt okay about that. That I didn't imagine that. But when I think that, that's what starts my thoughts out of control. Like, did I lose it? Am I getting worse? Am I imagining things? Um, it's like my brain is eating itself alive. I don't know how to describe what that's like. It starts creating things so fast. I hope you're there. I hope you can help somebody like me to get help. And this is me at 53. And I'll be doing this the rest of my life. This is me on medication. I don't want to think about how bad it would be without it. Mike thinks that talking about some of the past things that I've been talking about, maybe in the back of my mind is bringing up things that I went through that I haven't talked about yet uh, with any of you. Um, Being insecure, feeling insecure about putting it out there. And then I watched a video last night of this woman that was arrested. She was basically called for mental health help, and the cops got their cameras on, and she's flat out telling them what she did, and she wasn't bragging about it. She was very embarrassed by it. And it's not the fact that if she had admitted to it or told on herself, which she did, I did this and it's wrong, there's something wrong with me, is what she had said. I need help. It's the fact that they turn around and they post that on YouTube and all these people are judging her, and I could think, why do they do that? How can they do that? How can they say, okay, this is gonna be public record or whatever? I feel so bad for her. What she did was gross. It wasn't really. She's just sick. I think sometimes I'm afraid of being looked at like that. Like, somebody's gonna say I did something, and I'm not gonna remember, or to be judged and not have any control over what people do to you. It's terrifying. It's one of the reasons I say that if something happens to Mike, I'll just disappear, because I don't trust anybody else. I don't. There's nobody else that's gonna put up with me. I can't hardly put up with me sometimes. And it's not that I can't change it or won't change it. I can't. And it's hard for other people to realize that, because I've been there. I've dealt with mentally ill people even worse than myself, or some better than myself. And all I can think of is that you can't see what's going on inside of them. You don't know if they're faking it. You don't know if this is an act. And especially people that don't deal with uh, us on a daily basis, they have no reference for that. They don't know you every day or to know whether that's normal or not. Mike just walked in. I hear him out there. So I'm going to get off of here, and no matter what, everything's going to be okay. It's going to work out for our good. Have a happy day.